So now we're going to do breakout rooms, which I'm sure is what everybody's been waiting for. Very, very exciting moment. We're going to watch this very quick. Oh,
You are now on mute.
I do that every time. Thank you. So now we're going to watch a little video and we're going to move into breakout rooms. So I think that's going to be everybody's favorite part because this is the most interactivity that you can get with the big blue button. We're going to start off by watching this video by Brene Brown. And just like 2.5 minutes of it. And then you're going to have a question to discuss when you go into your breakout rooms.
We are both trying to grieve the loss of normal and also at the exact same time find our footing in a new normal. And that's a big ask of us individually and collectively.
Hey, Brene.
Okay.
You are now unmuted.
So that was the part that I wanted to show you. So in the next session here, the next part of the session, you're going to be going into breakout rooms and you are going to answer that question that's on the screen. So I see that there's 13 participants today. I'm going to create breakout rooms. You can create up to 8 breakout rooms, just FYI. So I think I'm going to go for 4 breakout rooms and I'm going to randomly assign everybody a room. And as the moderator, I can actually jump around rooms as well. So you might see me pop in and out. And when you join the breakout room, you are going to have to enable your audio and enable your video. So just be aware, it does take a few minutes. So one thing that we've noticed is like you really want to give people some time in breakout rooms to get situated and get settled. So you want to give them at least, maybe 3 or 4 minutes at a minimum when they go into breakout rooms. So I'm going to go ahead and open those up right now. So you'll be transported to a new place.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Can you see me?
Yes.
I guess you can hear me too. Okay.
So you all can notice that the timer came up and it told us that we had 1 minute left, and you can see the timer at the top, the blue bar. And so it's telling us that we've got about 25 seconds left in the breakout room. So when you set the timer for the breakout room, it's nice because kids can kind of monitor. And I don't think I heard, Mr. Bujak, where do you teach?
Westwood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What grade or what class?
You are now muted. You are now unmuted.
Okay, I think, so again, I can see how people are coming back into this session. Like if there's a white circle, I can see that they haven't rejoined yet with their audio, because you have to rejoin. That is one thing that's kind of irritating. You have to rejoin audio every time you go between these. So I can see which of my students have rejoined and which ones are still maybe loading up the audio. So now we're going to try breakout rooms a second time, and this time it's going to be a little bit more interactive. You are going to, whoever is the first person that goes into the breakout room is going to be the moderator. I think that's how it works. And so the moderator is going to be able to see a panel with tools on the right-hand side. And you're going to need to click that bottom panel, the square, to share the interactive whiteboard so everybody can interact with it. And if you have any, and so one thing to tell the students too is if they go into the breakout room but they have problems, they can come back. So what happens with the breakout room, it just opens a new tab, right? So they can click on the original tab and go back into the original room. And all they just need to do, they can chat in the public chat to the teacher or private chat the teacher and let them know if there's some issues in the breakout room or they have additional questions. So that is how they can communicate back with the teacher when they're in the breakout room. So if you want to kind of experiment with like, how would I go back into the main room from the breakout room, you can try that this time as well. So again, when you go in there, see if you have the white panel on the right-hand side. And if you do, open it up to everybody so everybody can be drawing on our interactive whiteboard. And so this is going to be your group task. I'm going to go ahead and open up my breakout rooms. I think I will randomly assign again. All right, and we're gonna do a little bit less time here. All right, so I don't know who is the moderator, but you should see a white panel and there's different tools on that panel. And if you click the bottom, there you go. Now you've opened it up to all of us. Thank you.
I see.
And you can click on that pen and you can do like different shapes.
I don't know what you're doing. How did you do that?
I clicked on the tools button. There
Uh-huh.
might be a hand or a pencil.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I don't like about this tool is like you can't erase individual things. Like it seems like you can only clear all annotations at once. So it's like if you're, all right, I'm gonna go and jump into another room. I'm gonna leave audio here. How's everybody doing in this room? Any questions?
No, we're good. We made a wonky little seating chart.
You are now muted. You are now unmuted.
Thank you.
All right, it looks like most people have rejoined with audio. So I'll show you a quick video of sort of how I set up the breakout rooms, like what that looks like from the teacher perspective here.
You are now muted.
All right, let me set up breakout rooms. So I'm going to do 2 rooms. We'll do more than a minute. We'll do 3 minutes this time. And I'm going to go into a room. There we go. And I actually could allow everybody to choose a breakout room, but maybe we could try that next time. All right. And now we should get a notice to go. I'm going to go check in with Gina and Jennifer and see what they've got. Okay, I'm going to join them really quick.
You are now muted.
You took away the one that you did. So I think. Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's good. Megan, what we learned is that when we got into the room, Gina had the little computer in her icon, so she was the presenter or the moderator, whatever it's called. And I had to wait for her to give me the drawing tool. I didn't automatically have it. So she can give it to me and she can take it away, but she cannot erase what only I can do that.
You are now unmuted.
Okay, so you can see how to create the breakout room from that little video there. We also did record this session today, so we'll have that to share with everybody. And you can see kind of all the moves that I did in that session. So just go ahead and post in the chat from our learning this morning. What's one thing that you're excited about with the Schoology conference features? Yeah, I noticed yesterday we had a session yesterday afternoon as well. A lot of people said they like the polling. I'm glad, Brooke, that this gave you a place to start. I know it's a lot. We're all learning a lot. So breaking down the quantity of information that's coming into our brains is a process. But yeah, just try out like little bits and pieces. We went over quite a few of the tools in this 1 hour session. Of course, with your students, you can start with just one or two things, maybe move up to breakout rooms as you get more confidence and control over the features.